What's going on, y'all? This is just a quick video of the Lions so far this season, man. Alright, I'm doing this for, the DVE channel. I haven't made a video in the DVE channel for a minute, but it's just a quick Lions talk real quick. It all started with the 1-3 start. It all started with the coaching problem, I remember a long time ago everybody have a beef with Jim Caldwell. Everybody wanted him fired, though he's not a good coach and all. But all I gotta say about that is that Matthew Stafford, if it wasn't for Matthew Stafford, man, Jim Caldwell would have been fired. He would have been fired for like a long time ago. But the Lions winning lately has been keeping them in office. The more they win, the more the Lions win, the longer Jim Caldwell stays. Cause man, I remember the beginning of this year, everybody beefing at Jim Caldwell. Fuck Jim Caldwell. I want him gone. His ugly potato head ass. I want him gone. Y'all remember that, man? Well, the Lions won after that 1-3 start. After that loss to the Bears, though, everybody thought the season was over there. Wrapped up the season. But Matthew Stafford, man, not only Matthew Stafford, but the whole team. It's the corners. I think it was Matthew Stafford. It was the route receivers, and it was the corners. Darius Slay and the safety Glover Quinn. Those were the main few guys that keeping the Lions alive for this season. Especially Matthew Stafford, man. Okay, to cut to the chase, the Lions have won 6 out of their last 7 games. They're 7-4. They only lost once. That time. The Lions are 7-4 right now. Man, they've been hot. They're like one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. But the question is, are they a playoff team? Can they win this division? Can they can this team head on to the playoffs and get their first playoff victory for 2 decades? Can they do that? Well, they've been consistent lately. They always trail. They always trailed in the fourth quarter, but every time the Lions are entering the fourth quarter, it's always a fucking heart attack, man. It's always your heart's racing, oh shit, the Lions gonna blow this game, the Lions are gonna blow this game, the Lions are gonna blow this game. How many times you gonna say that shit, man? Every time entering the fourth quarter, everybody think that the Lions will lose this game, though. But man, 30 seconds left, 45 seconds left in the game, Matthew Stafford throw that game-winning touchdown, man. There's always a game-winning touchdown. There's always Matt Prater's clutch field goal. Man, oh man, it was when that happens, everybody was making noise. Everybody was like, whew, thank God they won. Thank God, man. All 7 of their wins were fourth quarter comebacks. All 7 of them. All of them. Clutch. Stafford was clutch. Darius Slay, he was a fucking clutch, man. He's been clutch lately. Our corner, and Raphael Bush, he was part of that too. Man, pretty much it's just Matthew Stafford on offense that's clutch. Matthew Stafford, he's clutch. But the defense have been struggling lately because of the injuries, though. They don't really suck as bad as we thought they would, as we thought we was earlier. But they just gotta stop blowing leads, and keep the lead. They just gotta learn to keep the lead. They just gotta learn to be consistent on defense. Because so many times, despite the 7-4 start, despite the teams that's like having a good season right now, the defense just got to stop allowing touchdowns. I mean, they are the Lions defense are the worst team, our worst team, right? Like the worst team in the NFL right now when it comes to allowing touchdowns and allowing like 100 yards per game. Our defense ain't that. Our defense ain't that good this year. It's really not. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. But it's just that the wide receivers of the team. I mean, they've been doing good though. But the only problem I have with the wide receivers is that there are two problems. You know, uncooperative with Matthew Stafford and dropping passes, man. Especially the tight end, Eric Ebron. I think he's dropping. I mean, Golden Tate, he's getting a little bit better despite the off-start. Golden Tate, he's getting a little better, though. He just got to catch the ball. Ebron's dropping passes. Marvin Jones dropping passes. And Anquan Bolden, he was dropping passes lately. They just got to catch the ball. They just got to stop dropping passes, man. That irritates me a lot, man, when they drop passes, man. I can't stand that, man. They just got to stop that shit, man. And Jim Caldwell, earlier, everybody wants you fired, but for like 5 to 6 straight games, you coached this team well enough to, you know, lead this division though. But not a huge fan of you, bro. Not a huge fan of Caldwell, but Caldwell, you did a good job so far, man. Good job, man. Keep it up. I hope you keep it up at the end of the season. And Terrell Austin, you gotta talk sense to this defense, man, because yo coaching is terrible, man. Jim Bob Cooter, keep collaborating with Matthew Stafford, keep collaborating with that offense, man. Coaching staff, keep doing what y'all do, man. That's all I gotta say. And okay, they're 7-4 right now. The remaining schedules are a little tough, man. They gotta take on the Saints, the Bears, the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Green Bay Packers, man. I think the Lions can finish at least 10-6 or 11-5. 10-6 or 11-5. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. I see us losing to. I don't know. I see us losing to the Cowboys. So honestly, I see us losing to the Cowboys, and we could beat the Giants. Yeah, I believe we could beat the Giants. I don't know about Packers, Saints, and Bears. That's definitely a win. That's definitely a win. But yeah, we just gotta. We'll see. Don't underestimate this team. Don't underestimate any of our last team. They always play hard. The December games will always be hard. The December games always be hard. You know, lots of teams trying to close the season out strong, though. That's what the Lions are trying to do, man. The December games were always hard. Don't underestimate any of our. I'm not underestimating any of our 5. I mean, anything can happen. Anything can happen. That's all I got to say. Can the Lions win this division? That is the question on this video. Yes, I believe they can. Their chances of winning the division is either between 65% of chance or 70% of the chance. They can win this division. Can they win a playoff game? I don't know. They're a wild card. Are they a wild card team, or are they or will they grab that number 2 spot? We'll see. A lot of questions will be answered at the end of week 17. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say to this video, man. This is Craig Jockman, man. Shout out to the Lions fans. Shout out to all the Detroit fans. Shout out to the DVE. This is a shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to our subscribers too, man. This is Craig Jockman, and I'm gone. Peace.